All right, we can get in some TV and movie talk. Did you watch 60 Days In?
I did.
Now, why they moved Jersey? Because they was afraid that Drip was going to hit him or
Drip,
something.
Drip is all bark. He ain't doing nothing,
Right. My
and
thing is,
he's loud, and he's trying to get everybody else to rally around him, and then fucking tag team and team up there against the bull.
that's what they did too, because nobody was bothering Jersey till Drip started talking about it, and then everybody asking him where you from and all this
Hmm.
stuff and everything. You
Yeah.
wasn't even yesterday. You ain't even said nothing to this guy. Now you worried about if he's a snitch or not.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's because of him running his mouth and everything. So they had moved him to a new unit. And I swear that person must be real small, because that's like damn near like a dormitory, not a damn jail.
Well, yeah. It's like it's not state prison. It's jail, and when you come to jail, they're gonna have like small quarters like that. You see, my man when he got moved, he said, "All I want to watch is the news, maybe some ESPN." Got fucking blasted in reality. They ain't got no goddamn TV.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, ain't no TV in here." Like, no, man. But they could at least have a television.
Right.
But how about when the dude had did? I guess he was violated, and he had to take them little soft ass punches to the chest.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, oh shit, he gonna beat the shit out of us up. They just went in
Hmm.
there. He gave him them five soft punches to the chest.
Same shit we used to do when we was like 14 and shit.
Right. So, well, folks said they got a new. Well, the guy been already there, but they have moved him to the general population. And well, he was about to get in an argument with the. Well, oh, that's next week when he gonna get in an argument with the dude or whatever, the white guy.
Yeah, I feel what he's arguing about.
Yeah, so they brought in the woman. The woman is in she's still in COVID quarantine. They brought her in, and I don't think she gonna last, because she like the one that got that all that mouth and all that stuff too,
Hmm.
looking all tough and stuff, and then she probably gonna quit too. They need somebody to be arguing and fussing and fighting, because on the women's side they got two. You got the jail nun, and you got the other lady that's the psychologist. They ain't trying to make no noise with anybody.
Right.
Hmm. And boy, they sure be arguing and talk loud about nothing. Here they about to get in a fight over socks.
Well, shit, somebody stole her socks.
uh,
And
uh,
it's funny because she didn't even say nothing. As soon as she walked up, the girl was like, I ain't saying nothing. And then that's when she realized her socks was missing. So since you ain't saying nothing, you know something. Like, we got to rumble. Because either you took them or you know who took them and you ain't telling me.
Right. So the lady finally got her socks. This is the toothless lady that we talked about last week. She finally got her socks that somebody tried to take, that some another prisoner had gave to her when she was leaving. So she wanted her damn socks. And our girl still locked up in there too. Boy, that's like almost like abusing that lady. What the hell? I don't have anything to talk about on the TV front. I'm on the last episode of the Night Agent.
The night
Yeah,
agent.
yeah, I'm on the last episode where they about to go to is that Camp David they going to?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got they the daughter in the room. She got all the information, and they all about to go to Camp David. So I'm on the last episode there. And speaking of television, you are so wrong about that damn Secret Invasion too.
I was just about to ask you about that. I'm not wrong because I never watched it. So I'm asking you.
No, the stuff that you were saying. It
Well,
ain't
I'm
no
asking you. I'm not saying. I can't tell you what it is if I didn't see it.
it ain't no humans ain't kicking no damn aliens ass. The humans, well, Nick Fury, he has two allies. It's the mother and not the mother, the father and the daughter. You know who the daughter is, Khaleesi from Game of
Hmm.
Thrones. uh now the daughter, she went to the super scroll. They have this machine that give you super scroll powers, and the reason why he won't call the Avengers is because that let's just say that they're fighting and they touch something to get their DNA. They can take like Hulk's DNA and put it in well, it eventually happened, so I'm not really gonna give it away. They can take Hulk's DNA for the machine and they can use the machine. Now they'll have Hulk powers. And what their machine is, you can combine everybody and that
To one
machine.
character.
Yeah. So you can
Okay.
have like Mr. Fan, if let's just say I use the machine once and I got Mr. Fantastic stretching and I
Hmm.
use it again and I get Wolverine quick healing. So I'll have Mr. Fantastic stretching with the healing. So that's
Okay.
why he won't call because they kept asking him like, well, won't you call your friends? So that's why he won't call anybody because and then they can say they'll see the Hulk, then they can act like they're the Hulk and they can like kill somebody and blame the Hulk
Hmm.
doing it because they did that with Nick Fury.
Is it
They
worth watching?
Yeah, I think so. Well, the Marvel movies, Marvel TV shows start slow. That's why I was saying Mayor, because he was saying that it was bad and everything. All the Marvel TV shows, they don't start off a whole bunch of action and people flying through the air and all that stuff. There's always a bunch of talk till you get into like the fourth, the fifth, and the last episode. So the last episode, there's the daughter she went into the machine twice, so she got some powers. I'll just leave it at that. She got some powers there,
Hmm.
and that was the boss battle at the end because the humans can't beat the scrolls like that. You gotta like outsmart 'em. You can shoot a regular scroll and kill them with a regular gun and all that stuff. But
Hmm.
once they become super scrolls, ain't really nothing you can
Hmm.
do because the villain there, they got a couple of DNA from the Avengers fight at
Hmm.
the Avengers fight. So they have a couple of superhero DNA and he used it. So he got like healing factor and he got like Groot's like how he can draw branches and stuff
Hmm.
like that. He got stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah, I thought it was a good show. A lot of
I think
people
I
were saying
downloaded like the first three episodes, but I haven't watched it.
see like the first three episodes you're gonna be bored, but it pick up on like the fourth, fifth, and the last episode. Oh, another thing about TV related you should watch. Two things. Did you watch the Will Chamberlain documentary?
No,
Put that on your queue too. Goliath is the name of it. And your boy, Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy. Did you look at that?
no.
That's actually good
Since I've
too.
been broke, I haven't really been watching anything.
Yeah, that's good too. I don't know, would you call that a series or a movie? It's like two parts
Hmm.
of it, so that's good too. He's very honest about stuff too.
Honest about dressing up like a girl and all that
Yeah, he
shit.
talked about that. Yeah, well, he talked
Hmm.
about that before anyway. Yeah, he talked about all that stuff and how he lied and said that his mom told him to win the gold medal.
That was a lie.
Yeah, he said that's a lie. I said, "Why Bob ain't say that?" He said it in the interview, and they just ran with it.
Mm.
Hmm. Anything else on the TV front?
I've been watching this show. I think it's called Married at First Sight Australia. Oh, you should
No.
see the fuckery on this. There's like 11 seasons, but I think we watched 10.
Hmm.
We just jump right into 10. You should see that shit. You thought it was some bullshit on our show. There's a lot of shit going on with this shit. Hey, you fucking cracking up laughing.
uh-huh. So this is the last episode, the latest episode, the latest season. I'm sorry.
It's season 10, but I feel like it's a season 11. It might have just started or something.
Okay. Anything else?
No,
Yeah, I really don't have much on the TV front. Anything on the movie front?
not really. A couple dumbass 2B movies ain't really worth mentioning. Scale
Yeah.
of 1 to 10 is like a 2.
Well, on a movie front, I saw you spoke of George Foreman. I watched Big George Foreman. That wasn't nothing really much but a Hallmark movie. Um,
Well, I
uh,
talked about that before I said I watched that when I first told you.
oh, I don't even remember. That's what you felt the same way. It was like a Hallmark,
Well, it could have been a lot better. You know what I mean? It doesn't write home about.
right? And I saw your Northman. That movie was all over
What
the
is it?
place. The Northman.
What's that?
Was about the what would you call them, Vikings? Vikings, and who was the father? Ethan Hawke was the father, and Nicole Kidman was the mother.
Did I see that?
Yeah, you saw it, and but this was like last year,
Okay.
and the Ethan Hawke was like the king, and Nicole Kidman was the queen. And so the uncle turned on the father and killed him. So he like killed everybody in the all the crew. So the son escaped. Now the son at that time, he probably was like 14, 15. He hopped on a boat and he rowed away. So he got with this other clan, and they was like now he's older. Now he's of age now. Now they were conquering the village and was like killing everybody and all that stuff, and they took slaves. So he overheard one. He started talking to one of the other his comrade, and they said like, "Yeah, we gonna take these slaves at a such and such house. Yeah, he living on the farm." It was the uncle. So they like piqued this. They like piqued the guy's interest because he was gonna kill the uncle because he killed his father and
Right.
everything. So what he did is he snuck out and he hopped on a boat and he acted like he was a slave. So
I
he
do.
he Okay, well, the thing I didn't like about it, what was all that mystical stuff right there? See, the premise of him going back and going for revenge on his uncle, that should have been the story. But it's like all like he could see the future and how he'd be able to sneak around and he talking to some type of I don't know, was that like an angel or whatever?
Drugs,
Why you call it drugs?
because that's what a lot of them was doing back in the day. They were doing those type of that probably
Psych.
was like what you call it? Like almost like a Native American Indian. You know how they used to do their little hookah thing, and then they can see the horses and all that type of stuff.
Right.
That
So
was like big back in those Viking days and stuff, where like you said, the mystics and all that shit. So it's not it
yeah.
was nothing wrong with that.
So I'm thinking that should have been a movie, but just him going back for revenge. Like, why they had to have all that? He can sneak around and nobody would know, can't see him and all that shit.
Hmm.
And so Nicole, the queen, Kidman, the queen, she start banging the uncle, and she had a kid with the uncle. And so they were outside. They was playing some type of game to to uh to entertain them, and she saw him and she didn't even recognize that was her son. and
Hmm.
and so he finally told her about the son and everything. They kissed each other square in the mouth. They had a long kiss with each other in the mouth. I didn't get that one. And he killed his little brother, which kind of shocked me because when it comes to movies and stuff, you don't never see kids getting killed like that.
Hmm.
And then at the end, he ain't even complete his task because the uncle killed him. So I thought the Northman was. It could have been better. They could have cut a whole bunch of useless shit out. And I looked at I saw Mission Impossible. What's the name? Is it Part One, The Reckoning? Hold on.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen Mission Impossible in so long.
So there's a Ghost Protocol. Part One is Ghost Protocol. So there's a machine that's on this submarine, and the submarine it's like a AI. AI is big now. So the AI fake like that it was another submarine there that was shooting missiles at him. So like, oh no, they shooting missiles at us. So what we gonna do? We gonna shoot missiles at them. So they launched a missile, and the submarine that they saw on the radar just totally disappeared. And so they're like, wait a minute, it's just going. They're like, what, it explode? Like, no, it's just going. So the AI got the missile, the torpedo, and swung it around and destroyed everybody in the ship and on the submarine. So now this machine is on the bottom of the ocean. So that's what Mission Impossible they trying to do. They're trying to figure out like how to get this machine and they got it's like these keys to unlock the machine. So
Hmm.
they got to figure out how to get I'm paraphrasing everything too, just in case if you watch it. They got the keys to the machine, and they got the keys and everything. So then they got to figure out where's the machine at, because they don't know that it's in the bottom of the ocean. So I enjoyed it, but it's almost. I think it's like 2 hours and 45 minutes long. They could have cut a whole lot of stuff out. There's a whole lot of useless stuff out. They could have edited. I just felt it was a little too long. But
Mm,
other than that, it was a fine action movie to look at.
mm-hmm.
And what else did I see? Uh, that I think that's pretty much it.
I tried to put the old movie Memento.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that?
That's with the everything backwards, right?
The guy can't remember shit, so it's
Oh,
like
he
right.
wrote it. He wrote it on his
Yeah.
body. Yeah.
Me and Shay tried to watch it. I couldn't really watch it. I tried to. She went to sleep before me, and I was staying with it, but it was still just too much. So I was turned it off. But my cousin Tyree, he loved that movie. I was like, I just can't get into it. And that's the second time I tried to get into it.
Oh, so you never seen it before?
Right, but he says it's a good movie. Did you finish it?
Oh shit, a long time ago. Yeah. I haven't seen. I seen it when it came out. I think that's where the time that I started dealing with Calvin,
Mm-hmm.
and I got it on the VCD. So we talking damn near what whenever that movie came out. We
Yeah,
talking
it's a
almost
while.
like 15 years ago, 15
Mm-hmm.
20 years ago. No, yeah, it's probably more than 20 years ago. So yeah, yeah. What else? Oh, you know that they have a Invincible special. Did you see that?
No, I think they keep popping up on my thing, but I haven't watched it yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Did the season start yet?
No, I think the season starts in the beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
Not really.
Mm. Right, y'all. You can reach the Judgementals on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, and YouTube. Follow us on YouTube also at PNL Judgementals, Instagram at the_judgmentals, or you can email us at pnljudgementals@gmail.com. All right, Phil.
All right. Peace out.